Okay, 3 easy warm-up sets of pull-ups, and off we go. Or chin-ups, I guess, technically. Shoot for 8 or 9 today. We'll see how we do. Doing 45s for my shoulder presses. I'm gonna do 2 sets tonight. So I ended up staying with 3 sets for my chest. That felt good. I'm gonna roll with that for another week, but I'm gonna add an extra set to my shoulders. So 2 sets here tonight. So the last rep on pretty much everything I do is always as if one more. So I come down slow. You can see me on that last one. Come down slow, bring it, get the stretch at the bottom. So I could have come down fast because I'd already completed the entire rep. I could have come down fast. I could have just brought it down and gone. I could have dumped it. But I always feel like that's a waste, and I love that. I love that very last when I know that I can't get any, like I'm done. I've hit my rep and reserve target, and bring it down slow, hold in that stretch position and let it burn, and then come down. So don't waste that last rep. Last rep always as if you're gonna do one more. All right, got my second set of shoulders. We're gonna finish off with bicep curls. I have been doing these with a narrow grip recently. Just really been liking it. I was having a little bit of shoulder sensitivity, I guess. It didn't really bother me outside of doing just regular barbell curls, but I switched to a narrow grip just to change things up, and it's felt great ever since. But I did notice when I filmed my last bicep and I was watching it back that I wasn't getting a very good stretch at the bottom. I was stopping short. So I felt like I was getting what I wanted out of it. I don't plan on a stretch with a barbell curl. They're not good for that. So a Bayesian curl where you can get behind, or a really, really low incline angle where you're way laid back and your arms get behind you and you've got that resistance pulling the bicep in a stretch position, by far your best for hypertrophy purposes, where they're gonna put you into that loaded position. Barbell curls just aren't. When you get down to a fully stretched position, there's no resistance, it's just kind of a hang. But I still wanna get into that position. I still wanna get all the way down. So I'll actually, as I come down tonight, I'm actually gonna flex my triceps a little bit to make sure that I get a good stretch, as much of a stretch as I can get out of this exercise on it. So that is a thing. If you're training, whether you're training in the gym, tripods and cameras have become like a pretty normal thing. So nobody's gonna bat an eye if you break one out and you film yourself lifting. If you're training at home, do whatever you want. But film yourself lifting from time to time, go back and watch it. Because sometimes we feel something a certain way and we go back, we watch it afterwards and we realize that like there's little tweaks that we can make on our form. I've been lifting since I was 12. I've never really taken time off, and I was very fortunate to have been trained by two very excellent lifters. So I've had really good mentoring, and so I've literally been lifting weights for 32 years. So, and even now I'm still learning things and I'm still improving and I'm still getting better. And if I can find ways to increase my own technique, or if there's any new learning that I can get, I'm all for that. So bicep curls. Narrow grip barbell, we'll get a better stretch tonight. So that's it. I'll do 2 more sets of that and finish the night up. But I'll go back and watch how my form felt on that. I got all the way down to a stretch on that, but because I was in that narrow grip, in order to get into that position, I had to kind of let my shoulders come forward a little bit and then kind of come out of it. So to be honest, it just might not be a very good exercise for that, just because of where your hands sit. For kind of coming down. I actually felt better with it last week. So my last 2 sets, I'm not going to worry as much about the stretch at the bottom. So that's one of the very, very rare occasions that I'll do that. I'm just going to let it come down to where it feels comfortable and come back up. You will notice, especially as I get more and more tired, I don't keep my biceps like pinned and locked at my side and try to stay in here. I do let them come up just a little bit. One of the functions of your bicep is to actually help to elevate your shoulder and to lift. So some people talk about like keeping in really tight here. And that is a function of the bicep, and you can actually feel this. Bring your arm to your side, squeeze as hard as you can, and now bring your arm up. You'll feel right about here. That muscle will feel like it's just gonna tear. You'll feel how much better of a contraction you get there, because that is one of the functions. Okay, your bicep rotates and supinates your forearm, and it curls and it helps to flex your shoulders. So on your biceps, like it's okay on your curls to actually come up just a little bit to get a good squeeze at the top. But again, like with everything that I do, I don't really focus on the squeeze. I get to a good full contraction, then I come right back down. So that's it for tonight. I've still got like 500 calories to eat, so I think I'm gonna have a protein shake and some ice cream. That'll be great. Fill me up after this, and I'll probably be puffy in the morning, but that's okay. And then we'll rest tomorrow and get ready for legs in a couple days. So I'll see you guys in a couple days. Have a good workout.